Thank you for tuning in to the Keeping It Real with KC podcast, a no judgment zone podcast that covers lifestyle, entertainment, news, and sports. Even though KC doesn't watch sports, but these are minor details. By the way, he reads tarot cards too. Yes, I really mean it. He reads tarot cards too. And now, the host you've tuned in for, KC Phoenix.
Welcome back to the Keeping It Real with KC podcast. I, of course, am your host, KC Phoenix, and it is time for your lucky numbers for Monday, January the 10th. Before I go any further, kirwkc.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. For those who are new to this, I have a large vase. It has red balls in them that have numbers on them, and they are mixed in with crystals. I pull 6 numbers out of the vase, and then those are your lucky numbers. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. This is for entertainment purposes only. However, if you happen to win anything using the lucky numbers, please give the show a shout out or bless the CashApp, KIRWKC. The first number is 7. The second number is 69. The third number is 62. The fourth number is 72. The fifth number is 78. And the sixth number is 50. Okay, we had a lot of high ones in this one, so obviously we're going to have to break these down. All right, let's go back over these and then we'll talk about what's resonating. The first number is 7, which is a really, really good number. And also, I just noticed there's 3 7s in here. If you go by 7, 72, and 78, that's 3 7s in this whole thing. So I would say 7 is definitely a good number because of the 777. The second number is 69. I think Powerball goes as high as like 65, if I'm not mistaken. Regardless, even let's say that it went as high as 69. If you don't like this number, if it's not resonating with you, you can do 6 by itself, 9 by itself, or you can do 6 plus 9, which is 15, which is interesting because 6 plus 9 is 15 and 1 plus 5 is 6. So it would take you right back to 6. I would say maybe 6 if it's resonating with you. For that is what I would say on that one. The third number being 62, you can do 6 plus 2 is 8. Something told me to flip it. You could do 26, or you could do the number 2 by itself. None of those are really resonating with me. I'll just be honest. None of them really are. I probably say the thing that's resonating with me, if I had to pick one, it would be 26. So flipping it around. So 62, flipping it to 26. And doing that. For the fourth number, 72, obviously that is too high. 7 plus 2 is 9. That would not be a bad one. Also, 47. Weird, I know. If the number 47 is resonating with you, consider playing the number 47. The fifth number being 78. 7 plus 8 is 15. 1 plus 5 is 6. I'm looking at this. Why am I seeing 3? That's interesting. Okay. For this, if 3 is resonating with you, or if 10 is resonating with you. If 3 is resonating with you, or if 10 is resonating with you, then you may want to consider playing one of those numbers. I wouldn't, especially with the 6 plus 9 being 15, for those who may already be playing it. Yeah, 7 plus 8 would also equal 15. Something just said 30 because of two 15s. 15 plus 15 is 30. If 30 is and 30 has 3 in it. I told you, 3 is on my mind now. So yeah, consider 3 or 10 in place of 78 is what I would do. And as for the 6th number being 50, I mean, that one's fine. You could do 5 if 5 is resonating with you more than 50. But honestly, I think 50 is better. That's just my opinion. But hey, what do I know? So yeah, you could do 5, but I think 50 is better for that part. So those are your lucky numbers for Monday, January the 10th. kirwkc.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. Something just said 29. Random, I know. If 29 is resonating with you, consider playing 29. All right? KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. Until next time, be blessed.